The motion today being debated is that the development of artificial intelligence, such as ANITA, is of benefit to human society and humankind. Right, the team leader for the team debating for the motion to come up and start us off.
Thank you, Sir Thomas. For thousands of years, we as humans lived by ourselves. We depended on each other. And now it's the time for the human brain to work and help us to create a synth. The synth is our hope to become better, live in an advanced world, with less sickness, sadness, and more happiness.
Synths are robotic humans, also known as humanoid, that could help you. They can give you a lot of time to do activities. They can also give you time to sit with your family.
I think that the robot can be used to help the disabled people to feel, and also we can use the robot to bring independence to these people.
Robots, particularly those that have a face, a human face, and have with physical language.
Thank you very much indeed. That concludes the arguments for the motion. I'd now like to invite the lead speaker to present the argument against the motion.
We have come here because we don't believe the development of artificial intelligence has a large benefit to human society. We firmly believe that things such as ANITA messed with children's heads from the first day, even if it doesn't seem like that in the beginning. What I mean by this is that children's mental conditions are in danger.
If we allow ourselves too much dependence to technology, we will be too dependent on it and unable to use our initiative when this technology breaks.
These robots will have a highly intelligent brain. What I mean by that, they could remember or memorize anything we say. If they hear something dangerous, like a safe password or dangerous file.
Just a brief reminder of the motion today that we're debating, which is that this House believes that the development of artificial intelligence, such as ANITA, is of benefit to human society and humankind. We're now at the second stage of the debate, where each team will present their rebuttals and counter-arguments based on the first team's presentation. So I'd like to invite the first speaker for the team for the motion to come and present their first counter-arguments.
Thank you, Sir Thomas. We firmly do agree that synths do most of the work than families, so they have most of their schedule done, which means that there's more quality time for children to stay with their families.
My friend they just mentioned laziness. Laziness is a choice, people. You choose to be lazy. If there is someone who does your work, we are giving you the opportunity to do stuff. You're not going to worry about anything when you have a synth in your house.
My esteemed colleague seem to believe you will become dependent on these robots. It's hard to accept that you can lost the initiative.
Thank you very much. That concludes the counter-arguments for the motion. I'd now like to invite the first speaker against the motion to present their
Talking about helping disabled people, I firmly believe and agree with you that robots could do jobs like pushing the wheelchair, helping disabled people to cross the street, making them food, or giving medicine on schedule. But what about the mental side? What about emotions, warmth, and humor? What about love? Can electronic devices give it to disabled people?
Being lazy is a choice, I agree. But if we depend on them, if we depend on the synth, we will not do anything. They will do all of our work.
What do you mean by trust? Can you trust them? Can you trust them to drive you to work? Can you trust them to stay with your children and clean them? Can you trust them? And can you trust a metal thing with no emotion? This is danger.
Some compelling visions of hope and greater sense of freedom and a much greater lifestyle. We've also heard a bleaker picture with a vision of artificial intelligence taking over our lives and being detrimental to them. And we will invite the two teams now to engage with each other and for the final stage. Thank you very much.
Let me finish. They need a personal role who can help them to live, to work, to feed, all what they want to get. This is the revolution of the world.
That is what you said.
Can be factor easy.
Before you said they are more intelligent than humans. I was like they're not the same level. They can't.
They have to do everything that they
So can I get a word in again? And
I never saw
needs
here
too many years to wrap one of these.
The judges have deliberated and reached their decisions. So if you'd just like to listen, and we will hear their decisions and their reasoning.
So actually, we thought it's very difficult to argue on the for side, because you're arguing for something which completely changes the whole world. We thought both sides argued very tenaciously, didn't give up, but at the end of the day we are going to say that the people who argued against have won this debate, but all of you are winners for trying your best and being very involved. So I think it's time to give yourselves a big